Hey guys, it's Summer Hughes here. I'm the pampering expert. Let's talk about cleaning those nasty makeup brushes. You guys know what I'm talking about. We all put off doing this project because we just don't want to mess with it. But you should be doing this at least once a week, you guys, and I have the perfect thing for this. Our chunk called the Gender Bender Bar has a lot of activated charcoal in it, and that's very, very absorbent, so it's going to make it really easy to get those brushes clean. What I have, like, this is how big it is, you guys. It's ginormous and lasts forever. You can use this on your body, top to bottom, face down. It's fabulous for people that have acne-prone skin. It's great for getting that teenage boy stink out. It's great for getting grease off, stains out of clothes, grease off of hands. Fish smell when we go camping. It gets, I tuck a piece in where my husband keeps his cleaning bags so that we get that nasty fish smell off because that lingers. So today we're talking about cleaning brushes, and what I have is just a little piece here that I cut off. You can do it with the whole bar, or you can cut it into pieces and stick it in a baggie and pull it out when you need a new one. It just kind of depends on your personal preference. I cut these little pieces to use as samples, so it's convenient for me this way. I don't wear makeup every day. I wouldn't even say I wear makeup most days. It's just not my thing. But when I do wear makeup, I wear makeup that doesn't come off. And so cleaning your brushes with that makeup that doesn't come off gets even that much harder, right? Like when you run these brushes underwater, the water just runs right off of them, right? You know what I'm talking about. So let's show, I'm gonna tip you down here where you can see what I'm doing. And I'll show you how I clean my brushes. Hopefully without dropping the camera. All right, so first step, get your brush wet, get your soap wet, and all you're gonna do is kind of scrub it on there a little bit. Back and forth. It's really important that you don't mash it. You want those bristles to stay going the right direction. Get it wet a little bit, get your hand wet, and just swirl it around. Back and forth, swirl it around in there. And you can see it's not making a lather, which means I didn't quite get enough water on it. Get it wet. There, now it's getting that lather in there. And that's gonna really cut through that grease base in there. You know, all of the components that make the makeup good makeup, that make the makeup stay. You know, the things we like. That's what makes it so hard to clean. And so you're just gonna make sure, you know, you can see it's getting down in there, it's picking up those pieces. Back and forth, or little circles. Don't mash it or you won't like your brushes when you're done. And then just rinse. Typically, you guys, one is enough. If I've been a real slacker, sometimes I'll do it twice if it's really way down in there, but typically once is enough. And you can see, I did get it. I don't usually get it that far down on my brush when I put my makeup on, but it's been kind of a crazy month. I haven't necessarily been staying up on top of things as much as I usually do. So I'm just gonna make sure it gets down in there. This is my foundation brush. My blush brush and my shadow brushes never take as much effort because they don't have the same base. The powder rinses out a lot easier. But that's it. That brush is clean. Squeegee it out. Let it set to dry. Some people stand it up to dry. Some people lay them flat to dry. It really depends on how picky you are about your brushes, how picky you are about your skin. Oh, just depends on the person. Personally, I never have a big problem with it laying down. You know, when it lays flat, it doesn't actually touch my counter anyway. Same thing, you just swirl it around in there, work it into a lather. You can see that lather it's creating on my hand. Not really. There we go, now you can kind of see it. It always amazes me what color my brushes actually are when they're clean. And then you just rinse. Same thing, swirl or back and forth. Don't mash, don't mash, don't mash, don't mash. Keep those brushes a nice shape. You'll be much happier with it. A little bit of a difference in the color, huh? Shadow brush, you guys can see it's nice and dark. Same thing, just get it wet. Swirl it on there. If it's not making the lather, add a little bit of water. You want it to be able to make that lather on that brush so that you know it's getting down in there. And then when you've got all of that on here, just rinse your soap off a little bit so you don't have the makeup on your brush. Swirl it on your hand, do the back and forth. It doesn't take very much effort at all because that activated charcoal really gets in there and goes to work for you. And then just rinse it off. And that's it, you guys. You saw how fast, how easy that was. And I've got 3 very clean, sparkly brushes. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, by all means, let me know, comment below, shoot me a message, whatever you need to do. I am found at the pamperingexpert.com, or you can find me on facebook.com/pamperingexpert. Thanks guys, bye-bye.